Alright guys, welcome to the channel, or welcome back. So on this trade we are in two contracts. We took some calls here at the 200 level for AMD with an expiration of February 27th. So this is Monday right here, the 23rd, so same week expiration of course. And let's see, can I tell? Oh yeah, we got in at 560 here. Like I said, two AMD calls right here. So yeah, I got in at 560, and as you could see, we are already going down a bit, obviously. I only did two contracts here just because the market has been so slow lately and not too volatile, that, I don't know, it just, like, they're not moving that great, honestly. So there's just no reason for me to get in heavy, obviously, if the market's not great. At least that's what I think. Some people may want to size up just because it's not moving as fast. But I don't know. For me, I don't know. It's just not great market volatility at the time. So that's just how I feel. So anyway, but yeah, as you guys can see, it's not going so great right here. So we're just going to skip ahead here to when I close out. And here we are, guys, 2 minutes later. You could tell it's definitely gone down a bit, and it's going down a little fast right here. So, and we will sell off right there. So that would be for 510. So not too crazy of a loss, 560 to 510 only on two contracts, not that bad. So anyway, I believe that is the only trade for today, and so we will go into tomorrow's trade now. Alright guys, so this one moves super quick. We're taking 450 calls here on MU, bought at 685 a contract, only two contracts. This is within like the first few seconds of market open. And as you can see, we're going to get out here quick. Let's see, bought at 685 and sold at 760. That one moves super quick, obviously. I believe I sold a bit early there. Yeah, definitely did. You could tell it's going up towards now $9. Definitely got out a little too early. But yeah, that one was a crazy move, obviously, though. So made, a decent amount, for only two contracts, but obviously wish it could have been more. So yeah, here we are, $150 for that day. I believe I might have taken a second trade. We'll find out here in a second. But yeah, that one was super quick. I think like 12 seconds or something. So yeah, definitely wish I would have gotten more, obviously, and held a bit longer, obviously, because we're already up to, we hit 915 at the top. So would have been nice to hold that extra bit. And then here we are, guys. We're getting into another MU trade again. So this one will be for puts on MU. We got in at 735 right there. Don't really remember how this one went, but we shall see. All right, guys, so bought at 735, and now we sold at 7 even, and that was two contracts. So yeah, definitely, not a great move, but that's just what happened, obviously. So yeah, anyways, let's get into our next day here. Oh yeah, so $80 on the day. So messed up my profits, but yeah, anyway, let's go into the next day. Alright guys, here we are on Wednesday now. So just got into a move here. So this would be Apple calls at 272, and I accidentally bought the wrong contracts. As you can see, we're already down here pretty big. So with this, I went in on 10 contracts at 283. Of course, you know how it is when you decide to size up finally. That's when it'll always come back to hurt you. And this isn't even oversizing, honestly. This is just like finally getting into a size where it's like, this is what I should be taking, on the account. But yeah, as you can see, we're going up here at least, down about 160 right there. But yeah, I did buy the wrong contracts on this one. I was supposed to buy for the 25th for expiration day, so same day, and I accidentally bought end of week contracts. So that, didn't do me any justice either, obviously. So yeah, let's just get into how this trade plays out then. Alright guys, so we got in at 283, and we're about to stop out here, and boom, there we are, closing at 233 on 10 contracts. So yeah guys, obviously not the best trade, but yeah, I believe there was another trade after this. Maybe not, we'll find out here in a second. Alright guys, here we are on another trade. Didn't screen record in time, but we did get into some Tesla puts here at the 410 strike price, 60 cents per contract, 5 contracts this time. So sized down a bit, obviously, but still at least kept a bit. Oh, never mind. I sized into 5 more, so now we're in 10 total at an average of 57 now. So yeah, let's. I know this one was a break even. It does happen pretty fast here. Yep, there we are. So sold 10 for 59. So just pretty much break even, obviously. But yeah, that is it for the 25th. So now let's go on to Thursday now. Alright guys, here we are on Thursday now, just getting into that trade here. We're taking 3 contracts. We are doing 190 puts on Nvidia at 277. So as you can see here, it's moving pretty good right off the bat. Like I said, got in at 277, and these would be next day expiration here. Nvidia just had earnings the day before, so that's why it seemed like a pretty good play. Like it moved well for earnings, obviously, but overall didn't have too much impact on the market like how we thought it would. So yeah, obviously not doing too bad here. Already up 76, 70. Oh wow, up to 90 now. So yeah, obviously it started off pretty good. Definitely better than any trade you guys have, seen me take, besides the MU trade, obviously. But like I said, just hasn't been the best trading week, or 2 weeks really for the market. Yeah, but yeah, up to 106, 114 here, 120. So yeah, guys, let me fast forward and see kind of how this plays out here. All right, guys, only about 15 seconds later here, and we are out at 296 a contract. So that was about 70 something dollars per for the whole thing. So yeah, 277 to 296. I might have had to blur that out just because of it shows my account number, but yeah. Anyway, 277 to 296 on 3 contracts. So not amazing money, obviously, but at least it's a little something. So yeah, anyway, let's see. I believe we do have another trade here today. Looks like we should, yeah. So let's get into that then. All right, guys, we are going to get into a trade here. Boom, 3 contracts at 305, and this would be the same Nvidia play actually. So yeah, getting in here at 305, so that's even above where we sold at actually. So yeah, same contracts like I said. Nvidia puts at 190 strike price. So yeah, we'll see how it goes here. Let's see. It doesn't look like the screen recording's too long, so I guess I'll just talk with you guys. We were reaching 82 right there. I believe this might have just been like, oh yeah, there we go. Sold off already, 330. That was about, I think it said $90 or so. And of course, it keeps going up a bit. It looks like, might be going down now. So for this day, banking $132. Big baller brand, obviously, but yeah, jokes, obviously, but yeah, for $50,000 account size, that's nothing. But yeah, guys, let's head on to Friday now. Alright guys, here we are now, Friday. We got into 5 contracts there for Tesla. This would be Tesla calls 405 strike price at $2.66. So yeah, obviously trying to, get size in a little heavier here now. And of course, obviously it's the end of the week, so not the best idea, but as you can see, we're up nicely here, up almost 200 already. Now up 200. But yeah, guys, this didn't even end up being a great day. I should have maybe taken some size out right there once we hit 200, and I did not. And this, yeah, see, as you can see, we're up like pretty nice, up 250 now, 257. So I should have been taking, some profits, but I did not because I was expecting it to reach a certain price, and it did not. And we know how that goes as traders. So yeah, just not the best day on this day, sadly. I didn't lose a lot, but I didn't make anything either, obviously. So as you could see, it's going way down. So we're pretty much selling for break even there at 265. I think I lost like $5 here. Yeah, $5. So yeah, anyway, not a great trade. And these are the other ones. So let's get into it. And here we are, guys. Next trade now, we are going in with 5 contracts again, and this will be on Nvidia. This would be puts at 155, well, 180 strike price, $1.55 each, and like I said, five contracts. So yeah, as you can see, this one's going up good, just like how the last one was. But yeah, we shall see our fate here shortly. Let's just get into it. Alright guys, now as you can see we're down, so gonna get out here any second, and boom, we closed 5 out for 146. So from 155 down to 146 and sold 5, so now we are down on the day $50, and we take one more contract, or sorry, one more trade after, so let's get into it. And here we are, guys. We're getting into 5 contracts on Tesla, and this would be 405 calls at 268. And so, yeah, like I said, 5 contracts. As you can see, now it gets kind of stuck here, going down a little bit. So, yeah, we reached our level, and then, of course, it just is not going great again. But honestly, Tesla and Nvidia have been like the only ones that have been like moving decently and reaching my key levels. So yeah, let's get into how this trade plays out here then. And alright guys, you can see right here it's going up like pretty decent. It's going up to 85 now, 65, and then oh yeah, over 100 right there I think it was. And then, but yeah, you could tell any second here it's just starts collapsing and reversing. So let's just wait a second here. I don't know why the price went off the screen. I don't know why it does that sometimes. I don't know if it's if I hover over the button. I didn't pay attention, but yeah, it comes and goes, I guess. So yeah, um, let's just get into it here any second then. Alright guys, and then here we are getting out of those 5 contracts at 258, and so I will show the overall for the day, and boom, down $100 even for the day. So yeah guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up this week, obviously. Let me see if I could post a screenshot here for the week. Alright guys, so here is the P&L calendar, which is obviously very off for whatever reason. I guess they just don't have it programmed right. But yeah, as you can see, there's trading days on Saturday and Sunday, which obviously is not the case because you can't trade options or stocks just in general on the weekend. So yeah, obviously not a great calendar layout, but what I can tell you guys here is, let's see, yeah, the 19th should be on the 23rd, I believe. So no, the 20th should be on the 23rd. So basically, Friday should be where Monday is. So basically, Monday we had that $101.40 loss. Tuesday up 77.20. Wednesday down 494. Thursday up 127.80, and then Friday down 110.50, and that's all after commissions or any other potential fees. I think they just charge commissions, but yeah, so that's after all the fees are said and done. So I'll put the math up on the screen. Just I'm too lazy to calculate it right now, but yeah, I'll put it on the screen for you guys, and that will be the loss for the week. Obviously, um, I'm still not like sizing how I should. I definitely did on that $494 loss day. I definitely got in with the size I should have, and then obviously I didn't stick with it because on Thursday, the $127 day, I should have made more than that, obviously. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm just going to wrap it up here. Obviously, I will get better at this. Still trying to get used to this whole thing. But yeah, guys, just going to wrap it up. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to click the like button down below. Subscribe to stay up to date with the journey. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.